Yo, shout out to everybody out there. Welcome to Angry Fan Sports. Subscribe to the channel, like the content. So what's going down tonight? We got the Atlanta Dream versus the Chicago Sky. I definitely will be tapped in. I think both teams are going to have something to play for. I know it's just preseason, but there's a lot of egos involved here. I feel like Angel Reese is going to try to go off, seeing that she just got traded from Chicago. I feel like Camilla and the Chicago Sky got a point to prove because let's be real, they've been under a lot of scrutiny from the Angel Reese fan base since this trade. And they made a lot of power moves. Skylar Diggins, Azora Stevens, Rakia Jackson. You got Helly Van Lith dropping 20 points her preseason game. And y'all know what's going on with Dawn Staley and the Angel Reese fan base, right? So Dawn Staley basically said Camilla could probably flourish now, especially with Angel Reese being traded. And she didn't say it in a malicious way. She even used Aaliyah Boston and Camilla for an example. You know, and it makes sense. Like, let's be serious. They're both down low players. And Angel Reese has been the face for the last 2 seasons. You know what I mean? Camilla's been playing behind her, even though she was drafted first. So it's like now she has down low to herself. She can actually play. It's not going through Angel Reese no more. So I see what she meant by that. But the Angel Reese fans totally attacked and violated her. They thought she was being messy and she knew what she was doing. So I think this is going to be a good look. This might be a rivalry right here, these two teams at this point. It might be. You know what I'm saying? I think both teams improved. You know what I mean? Atlanta was good. Angel Reese is good right now because she's not the face of the team. I never felt like Angel Reese could carry a team somewhere with her being the best player on the team. Like, she can get a lot of rebounds, but I kind of feel like that's where it stops at in a sense. She plays good defense. Let me say that too. From there, I feel like that's kind of where it stops. You know what I'm saying? So now she doesn't really have to really focus on scoring. Ryan Howard's a shooter. She's going to shoot her shots. Alicia Gray's going to shoot her shots. Hell, Canada's going to take – she don't shoot a lot, but she'll shoot. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like she can just focus on getting 10, 12 rebounds, like which is what she's good at. And she can give you 8, 9, 10 points, 12 points, and be cool because most of the offense is not relying on her like it was in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like Atlanta already leveled up, obviously, because they went from they had the worst team last season. I don't see them having the worst team this season. I don't see that at all. I'm not even including the 2 expansion teams. I ain't including them. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they all around have leveled up. And Rakia Jackson, she's about to ball her ass off. So I feel like both teams definitely leveled up some. I seen today where it came out that Angel Reese was talking about media, and she was saying that she's not really going to be trying to talk to media like that. They misconstrue her words. They twist the words up. She don't care if she got to take a fine. She said, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I get it in a sense. You know what I mean? You don't want to get, you don't want to look crazy out there because of something you said. But at the same time, Angel Reese, I feel like you're the ones who's saying these things. If we're going to keep it all the way real, you know what I'm saying? No one told you to throw your teammates under the bus. You said a lot of things in front of the camera that could be twisted up because of how you're saying it. You know what I mean? You even ran to the podcast and was saying things over there that were like questionable. So I feel like she shouldn't have to take a fine, but she should be mindful of things she's saying. I'm going to be real with you how I feel about Angel Reese. Hold on, bro. Let me see if I can find that clip real quick, too. I'm going to be honest with you how I actually feel about Angel Reese, right? I feel like the WNBA put a lot of pressure on Angel Reese in all reality, yo. I feel like I don't want to say they put pressure on her that she put on herself. You know, I feel like the rookie class, obviously everybody was talking about Caitlin Clark. You had the Angel Reese fan base who didn't like Clark. I felt like Angel Reese was trying to keep herself attached to Clark's brand at any cost. You know what I mean? Like, when you really sit back and think about it, it's funny. It's like, I remember when they asked Clark, did anybody help her or have her back? And she was like, I wish. Meanwhile, with Angel Reese over here, you got Lisa Leslie helping her. I've literally seen Chini and Gomake like, oh, we got you, sis. And like, it's just retarded, man. Then you seen how they were painting the narrative like Angel Reese was better than Caitlin Clark. She had a lot of help. I feel like Angel Reese had to live up to a status that she just wasn't made for. You know what I'm saying? It's just reality. It is what it is. And I was saying the whole time, once Paige comes here and these other classes start coming here, I feel like her name is going to start to diminish a little bit as far as a star goes. You know what I mean? And I was really hoping that she would work on her game so it could be more of a debate between her and Caitlin Clark, you know, with Lisa Leslie trying to help you and all of that. You playing it unrivaled. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking her for the rebounds, but like, work on your offensive game. I feel like her not working on her offensive game as she should, you know what I mean, was really like a downfall for her. Like last season, you seen compilation. Clark had a compilation hitting, 50 out of 54 threes. Then here comes Angel Reese with her own compilation. And it's just like, you're not a three-point shooter. We want you to work on your layups. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of embarrassing to be at a pro level when you really can't hit a basic layup. I think that's kind of wild. And I was totally done with her when she was on arrival on the fast break. And all she had to do was lay it up. And she was so scared, she turned it and gave it to Kalia Copper, who had somebody on. I thought that was actually ridiculous right there. So I feel like she's comfortable now. Even if she misses layups, it's not that big of a deal. You have players. Jones is hurt, but wait till she come back. You got players who can handle the offensive load. So if you miss a layup here and there, it's not that big of a deal. In Chicago, if you miss it, it's a big deal because you are main scorer. You see what I'm saying? So I'm totally tapped in for that right there tonight. I think it's going down at 7 o'clock. And yeah, I think the conversation between Clark and Angel Reese is actually over at this point. You feel me? I feel like she should just focus on her game. I don't think the Atlanta Dream and the Indiana Fever, if they are a rivalry, I don't think it's because of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark no more. Clearly, Ryan Howard and Clark got something going on between them. Ryan Howard and Lexi Hall got something going on between them. So I don't really think it would be because of Angel Reese anymore. I never seen the big deal. Angel Reese had went to a better team from the jump, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And she could have coasted her way into the playoffs, but they were so focused on this double-double to try to get her Rookie of the Year. I feel like, that later half of the season messed them up bad because of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why Marina Maybe wanted to get the hell out of there. And that's the reason why Kennedy Carter didn't like being over there. So it's just like a lot was being revolved around Angel Reese. So I totally get what Dawn Staley was saying. The Angel Reese fans is the ones who didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand how you could look. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand how you could look at somebody. You could see what's going on. And you still front and lie because you a fan of them. Like, I don't think Angel Reese is one of the best bigs in the WNBA. I think she's okay. She has a long way to go. And I think her fan base should actually tell her that. But I'll say this. She tries more than Camilla. The first 2 seasons, I was watching Camilla play a little lazy. She's jogging up and down the court. She plays D, she'll rebound, but she ain't want it. Like, I'll give that to Angel Reese. Angel Reese, at least she wanted it. You seen her heart. She was trying. She just wasn't making the shots. I feel like Camilla was playing relaxed. Like, she had already given up because she already seen what time it was. How the hell you get drafted first before Angel Reese, but you ain't the priority? And I remember, if I'm not mistaken, her rookie season, wasn't her shoulder messed up at first? I thought that's what it was, but it just stayed like that. So this is damn near like her rookie season in a sense where it's like, all right, cool, I'm not playing the shadow to Angel Reese, so she is going to flourish more, I feel like. But I'm going to watch because I feel like it's going to be interesting. As far as the whole media situation, I feel like Angel Reese just got to be mindful of what you send these cameras. Look at Natasha Cloud. Look at her. And it's come out that other teams, they wanted her, but what? She didn't want to pay for $500,000, something like that. Whatever. Like, look at how she acts in front of them cameras. Like, y'all going to have to stop acting like that. It's not a good look for y'all. It's not a good look for y'all brand. None of that. That's only going to hinder y'all progress. Y'all getting in front of the cameras just saying anything. It's going to make people not like you. You know, if you're a popular figure, you should expect people to be picking apart every word you have. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do be doing with her. But they can't pick it apart if you're saying the right things. Look at Aaliyah Boston. I've never seen her say nothing crazy on camera. I've never seen Clark say nothing crazy on camera. I didn't like what Raven Johnson was saying, even though that's her story. From me seeing Raven Johnson on the Indiana Fever on camera, she talks excellent. Like, Sophie talks excellent. Not even saying this, I don't like the way Kalia Copper talks. There's others that are, some people are camera friendly, I guess you could say. They're mindful. They're thinking about their brands and their image when they actually start to speak. Others don't really know I feel like they don't look at it like that. Others just don't look at it like that. I've seen Asia Wilson sound a little crazy on camera, which is like, what? Alyssa Thomas. Like, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Look at Paige. You see she's getting crucified for sitting here talking about her relationship to it's our business. Like, no, it's public business. You're the one who put it on TikTok. It's public business. I don't think everybody's mindful of how they're moving on the internet, and the things they're saying can be something. They get on Clark for not speaking. Meanwhile, everybody who's speaking out here besides the Fever look like, and some others look crazy. So I don't know, man. But I'm tuned in. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Peace.